Howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So tonight we're going to talk about that all-important question. Which candidate can beat Trump? I know it's the all-important question because it's all the Democratic establishment will talk about. It's all they'll say. Should we run a Latino, a gay guy, a woman? Maybe we should play it safe and just run an old white guy. It's a scary way to think about it. A scary, scary way to think about it. Because it really just moves everything to the right, doesn't it? Doesn't it mean you're adopting the policies of Trump to help appeal to those voters? See, what you say is which candidate can beat Trump. But the way you're going about it, what I hear is who can appeal to his voters. The problem with this is that I don't know anybody in my circle of friends that would even remotely support a candidate that appealed to those bigots. I know right now somebody out there is going, Bo, that's harsh. Just because you voted for Trump doesn't mean that you're a bigot. You're right. That's unfair. But you did have to make a decision. And you decided that bigotry, misogyny, xenophobia, and hatred in general weren't deal breakers for you. I don't see a lot of the people I know supporting a candidate that appeals to that. Well, I don't support any of those things. I just didn't want Hillary to win. Then you stay home. You stay home. That's the moral thing to do. You don't co-sign evil because you don't like the other candidate. That doesn't even make sense. Everything that Trump has done, the changes in taxes that hit the little guy, the tariffs, those kids in cages that got sexually abused, you did that if you voted for him. You did it. It's how it works. You co-signed all of that. You empowered him. The moral thing to do is stay home. Really hope the Democratic establishment is listening to that. Because younger progressives, they know that. That's what happened in 2016. If you run a pro-war, corporate-owned candidate, they're going to lose. Because the younger people will stay home. They'll do the moral thing, just like they did in 2016. If you look at the demographics from the voters, you'll find something really interesting. Trump didn't get a majority of people in any age demographic until you hit 50 years old or older. Those 50-year-olds, well, they're 54 now. Doesn't change anything. But there's a whole bunch of kids who are far more progressive that can vote now. But will they? Not if you run Trump light. It's said that if Hitler ran as a Republican and Stalin ran as a Democrat, one of them would be president. I don't think that's a fair analogy, though. It's more like if Hitler ran as a Republican and the Democrats went and sought out Himmler, somebody that kind of appealed to those people. If the only platform the candidate has is that they're not Trump, they're going to lose. They're going to lose. Don't try to steal votes from Trump. Anybody that voted for Trump, they're going to vote for him again. Because to change their vote means they have to change their mind. They have to admit that they were duped by that Mango Mussolini, that they were wrong, that they were tricked. That's really hard to admit. So they're going to vote the same way. But by trying to appeal to them, you're going to alienate all of those people that want real change. They're not going to show up. They'll do the moral thing and stay home. It's almost as if the Democratic establishment is just dead set on another 4 years of Trump. Don't look at the physical characteristics of the candidate and try to figure out who can steal votes from Trump. Support the candidate that's got a platform that can appeal to the 42% of eligible voters that did the moral thing and stayed home. Get a platform people can rally behind. You know, represent the people of this country. In other words, do your job. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good night.